acquaintances are people I know are very less because I'm ill for at least 25 years and I couldn't study or work anymore. But I didn't know what the problem was. I asked Brother Sulaiman and there is another brother Hamza and Eddie to help me out with this YouTube video and to show you people how this what I've written and taped on the doors has effect on the jinn. I am gonna recite now. Read what's there and you will see what's going on. Some jinns don't make noises or bark or react that much and some really do. And by the way, when I went with Brother Sulaiman to the airport for something, he took me there. Actually, I have a few, how do you call it, volunteer help, because I am almost invalid and I can't do much because of the jinns. They press and twist my body so bad that it's impossible for me to move. But I know I have to keep going on until and have to pray and stay clean until I die. So that's why I ask people to help me. And whenever they have time or they can make time, they come and help me. And I have seen a lot of people who actually helped me with this before, but now they don't want to do it. Because I know surely it's because of the jinns, the feelings that they give the human beings. The fear, the poison they put in someone's heart and mind. And all the negativity, especially the fear and disgust for me. Because I keep telling those brothers and my family constantly about ruqya, and I ask them to avoid sins and to pray on time and eat halal, do halal, whatever is halal, and to teach others. So the jinns are very aggressive towards me when actually there is no one around, or even sometimes like the last time in the airport with Brother Sulaiman, the jinns were so angry in him they actually wanted to attack me because the adhan went off in my telephone and they kept saying stop it, it's too loud. And they were having really a bad reaction to the adhan. And they actually tried to grab the phone or to stop the adhan. And they actually, as some dogs, as we have seen some dogs or cry out, they actually started barking at me. inside us, and we will be blamed for it. And may Allah destroy their power that they use on people or jinns or anyone, anything, to spread evil and bad, wrong things. Everywhere. Amin, amin. Now you know the dua that I made to the one and only God who heard my duas. And then of course when I make dua, the jinns try to play games and try to tease Allah and taunt Allah. It's really disgusting. May Allah destroy them and give them that. May Allah melt them, crush them, crush and melt their flesh, skin, bones, bone marrows, veins, tissues, muscles, eyes, all organs, everywhere of every evil jinn and of Iblis, Dajjal, and the troops of the unseen world, and all the jinns who are enemies of Allah, Islam, and Muslim, and good, normal, and who spread hatred against them and those things. Among human being and jinns. There are a lot of raqis who are actually doing ruqya for money, and it's okay to ask for money, but when you just take money and not being serious about the ruqya, then it's really a problem. And a lot of raqis make a lot of mistakes, especially when they tell. I know when the jinns give negative feeling, people might react to it, and maybe they do, but what they say, that everything whatever comes out from the mouth of a human being who are possessed are told by the human being. I really don't believe it, and if it has happened, then it's really one in whole world, I think. If the jinns are not in tiny form inside the body. I know it's really hard to keep calm when the shaitan gives us all kind of negative, evil, wrong feeling about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Islam, Muslims, or non-Muslim, harming any one of them, or stealing, or raping, or murdering. less to smoke or use drugs or drink alcohol. Even I know it's really hard. A lot of people do it. But when the jinns are in full form like the human being, they actually can take a human being and force those things on a human being by being inside the person. So the person starts doing it themselves, thinking that they are the one who did it, and they are the one who is keeping doing it. When we read what's here, then all the jinns get really scared. Some break. Some actually starts crying. But these jinns are so evil that they didn't live yet. And I have no good feeling for them. Most of the time they've tried to play babies, children, good jinns. Saying they're helping me. But I know by the feelings that they give me and by their behavior that they hate me and my family. Actually, this kind of evil jinns hate everyone and everything. I am going to recite now what's here. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are possessed. The human beings are possessed. Not the jinns. Jinns, devils, demons, ghosts, spirits, bhut, pret, ifreet, ghoul, kinsab, kabaid, beton are not human beings. Stop acting like us. Stop pretending like us. Stop talking like us. Stop being us. Stop. In the name of Allah, enemies of Allah. Fear Allah, enemies of Allah. Fear Allah, enemies of Allah. Fear Allah, enemies of Allah. All the jinns here and who are listening to this video and watching it. Bismillah. Get out in the name of Allah, enemies of Allah. Bismillah. Get out in the name of Allah, enemies of Allah. Bismillah. Get out in the name of Allah, enemies of Allah. If you don't leave now, then may the curse of Allah, of all angels, and of all mankind be upon you all, and may the force of the curses crush you in instant, and kill you and melt you, your whole body. And Iblis, Dajjal, and the troops of the unseen world, and all the freelance evil jinns. Ameen. You also can try this out and untape it to your doors so you can read it a few times a day and your family members. It's really helpful in every way. But one thing that the shaitan, that the more they get irritated and the more they fear Allah and Allah's punishment, that the more they harm us. So whatever it is, you shouldn't fear them or their harm. Fear Allah only. And this works really good also on the jinns who are possessed and for the house too. And I have here Bismillah, Bismillah. Jinns in body, always controlling our minds, emotions. And our bodies. They want us to do what they want by being inside our body and make us commit sins, shirk, bid'ah, kufr. Do not take or make any decision without thinking what harm it might bring to you and to ones you live with or to others. I also have something else written taped to the closet of my kitchen. I'm gonna read it too for you all, inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This I wrote this to keep myself awake and alert and conscious all the time. And it works really good for me and for the jinns too. They keep repeating it, this one and the other one, the exorcism that I wrote. It's because of my voice, and so that I don't forget. If even if there are jinns in this house, they will read it, and then they know to leave, not to stay in this house. This is to remind me about not to commit sins. That too. And to keep me alert about, and everyone in this house alert about not committing sins. Inshallah, bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching us. He knows everything. He knows whether you are lying or not. He knows what you do, where you go, what you say. And there are angels who are watching you and writing your deeds. Knows what you do, where you go, what you own. So stop with haram, sins, bid'ah, shirk, kufr. Inshallah. And when I recite this, and as you can see, that every time the jinns going on, yet they choose to do evil. Just like Iblis, the Jal and the troops, and a lot of evil jinn, and a lot of evil human being who kill, rape, serial killing, serial raping, eating human being. Those are the most dangerous sins. And spreading diseases intentionally, or taking lands and properties away from a person who is actually the owner of that place or whatever. Then I also have this idealistic var. I used to recite it whenever I could, but after all this, the shaitan has harmed me so much that I am so tired and weak and ill that I can't even recite this once a day. But don't think by this that this has made me weak, as the raqi said. I'm a human being, and jinns are 10 times, almost 10, 20 times stronger than a human being. Allah knows best. Oh Allah, you are my Lord. There is none worthy of worship except you. You created me and I'm your slave, and I abide by your covenant and promise as best as I can. I seek refuge in you from the evil that I have committed. I profess to you my sins, and I acknowledge your favor upon me. So forgive me. Verily none forgives sins except you. Amen. And as you can see, every time about everything, anything I try to do, the jinns talk. And if I try to talk, they started before me. So it's always me, the second one, talking. But they still talk with me. A lot of people know, almost all the people who know me knows I am possessed. I actually tell them because a lot of people might be scared and act really scared when the jinns will be talking or do something. A few of non-Muslim people also knows about this, and some suggested also that if you have problem of magic and devils, then you can get them out. But it's in their way, and I think magic is involved, and of course their exorcism isn't for me. If I had people who would help me, really strong brothers, then my plan was to look for people who are possessed or have problem of magic, evil eye, envy, jealous eye, and by the recitation of Quran and making dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I would like to show people that because a lot of them are actually to call the shaitan an unreal magic. But I would try, and I hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants me this kind of brothers who would actually help me with this. But it actually depends on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala whether when someone is possessed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't give them punish the jinns that severely in the beginning. As I've seen the most of the people I know, that the body is shaking there, the jinns are having seizures, or the body is twisting and bending, or the jinns are speaking in their own voice, or speaking in human beings' voice, and with different kind of names. So to test this with in public, of course, like this videos, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has to help me and more, and then of course show the people by the scissors that He is the one and only real God, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't punish the jinns in the beginning. When it has gone too far, after warnings after warnings, months, years have passed, they when they don't want to live in the beginning, the jinns are actually burnt by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by the recitation of the Quran and raqi water, Quranic water or oil. Then comes the heavy punishments, the scissors, or whenever the jinns, their body are twisting on their own by the punishment of Allah. And a person is really weak to take it. So a lot of jinns know this thing. So they actually, when the jinns in the body get weaker by the ruqya, other jinns actually send more jinns to the same person to harm that person more. So the person has no chance of recovery at all, like me and like most of the people. But it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will if He will cure me or you or others. We have no hand in it. That's life. But we shouldn't lose hope. Inshallah, bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La yadurru ma'asmi shay'un fil ard wala fis samai wa huwa samiul alim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La yadurru ma'asmi shay'un fil ard wala fis samai wa huwa samiul alim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La yadurru ma'asmi shay'un fil ard wala fis samai wa huwa samiul alim. أعوذ بكلمة الله التامة من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمة الله التامة من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمة الله التامة من شر ما خلق. Everything good in these videos came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and all the mistakes came from me and the shaitan actually got more jinns because of helping me. And he doesn't want to help me anymore with videos. And neither does Muhammad or Tarek or anyone else. But I am still here. I started this to show people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one and only real God. I wanted to prove it with raqi and duas made to Allah. That when this kind of things are happening, it's because I am asking help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one and only real God. And that's what I'm trying to prove. And of course jinns exist. And some jinns are so evil. They are used to killing and raping and then spreading it, making others do it from inside human being's body, from outside. And they are evil. Like these evil jinns. These evil jinns have become parents, brothers, sisters, children, grandparents, family, friends, neighbors of a lot of other human beings and jinns. May Allah destroy them all. May Allah destroy them all. May Allah destroy them all. I asked for their diet, proper guidance, and in other people's too. Since but it's up to Allah. And even if they become Muslim, they are still harming me and my family. So I actually don't give a damn anymore. What happens to them? Because I know what they did to me and are doing to me, and what they might have done to others. Other jinns and human beings and animals. May Allah destroy them all. May Allah destroy them all. May Allah destroy them all. May Allah give them paralysis, coma. May Allah crush their body or organs. Amin, amin. May Allah rip their bodies apart. Like the way the other jinn and I are breaking. Sometimes our flesh inside our body explodes. And our flesh tears. There is one jinn. I don't know where it came from. Yeah, we are here. Sometimes there are jinns, one jinn, trying to play many. But sometimes there are more than one jinn. And too many jinns makes it more painful. The jinns in me are trying to tell me that this house is theirs. Everything in this house are theirs. videos that I made from the very beginning, or anything good that I did and I'm doing, they are the ones who are doing it and did it. And in that way they try to say everything in this whole world, all the houses, shops belong to these evil jinns. And they actually believe it. That's how disgusting this thing are. May Allah cure me and you all, and all the victims like us in jinn and human being and animals, and in even houses, personal belongings, properties. Ameen, ameen. They always, a lot of jinn puts really heavy pressure and twists my right arm and puts pressure so I'm unable to do anything at all. And then they actually try to rip my body part, my arms, my legs off. I wish Allah SWT would make me really healthy again without jinns in my body or in my help's bodies or my family members, so I could make up the salah fast good deeds that I didn't do before. I actually thought people go to hell or heaven even without praying, and now I know it was a really strong waswasa of the shaitan. Some might enter heaven by the mercy of Allah, but not all, I think. Allah knows best. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. All praise are due to Allah, and may Allah's and peace and blessings to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family and his companions.